This is a crochet tutorial for the Perfect Bouquet by Anna Nikipirowicz. We are going to make a foxglove. I recommend a 3.5mm crochet hook, double knit yarn by West Yorkshire spinners called ColourLab. For clarity, I will be using chunky yarn and a 5mm crochet hook. All the crochet terms in this tutorial are in UK terms. We are going to make an I-cord at some point, so you will be needing 2 crochet hooks of the same size and of traditional make. To start off with, we are going to make the blooms. We have 4 sizes of blooms: large, medium, small, and extra small. All of these will start out the same. So I'm going to demonstrate to you how to make one large bloom, and you can make all the other blooms similar to this. So we are going to work 4 double crochet into an adjustable ring. So make your magic ring, chain 1, and work 4 double crochet stitches. Close the ring, slip stitch into the first double crochet. Chain 1. Work 2 double crochet in every stitch up to the end. So in this row, you will make 8 double crochet. Slip stitch into the first double crochet. This will take care of the extra small blooms. For the other blooms, change color. This will take care of chain 1 and work double crochet in every stitch. So for one large bloom, you will do this for rounds 2 to 5. For medium blooms, you will do this for rounds 2 to 4. And for small blooms, you will do this just for one row. To close every row, we slip stitch into the first double crochet. For large blooms, for row 6, chain 1 and work 2 double crochet in the first stitch. And then we work 1 double crochet in all the other stitches. So you will end up with 9 double crochet. Close this with a slip stitch through the first double crochet. Change color. This will take care of chain 1. Work 1 double crochet in the first stitch. And then in the next stitch, work 1/2 treble crochet and a treble crochet. In the next stitch, work 2 treble crochets. In the next stitch, work 1 treble crochet and 1/2 treble crochet. In the next stitch, work 1 double crochet. In the rest of the stitches, work 2 double crochet. And then we close this row off with a slip stitch through the first stitch. And then we fasten off. So this takes care of the large blooms. So make sure you make 6. So for the medium blooms, you can stop in row 4. For small blooms, you can stop in row 2. For extra small blooms, you stop in row 1. Next, we make the leaves. So we chain 6 after you make a slip knot. From the second chain from the hook, work 1 double crochet, followed by a 1/2 treble crochet in the next 2 chains. And then you slip stitch into the last 2 chains and then fasten off. So make 6 leaves. Next, we are going to be making our stem by making a 5 stitch I-cord. I will be using 2 methods. The first one is the traditional method. We need 2 crochet hooks of the same size. So first of all, we are going to chain 5 after you make a slip knot. And then for every chain, we're going to insert your hook and then pull up a loop. So you will end up with 5 loops on your hook. So you will be needing a traditional crochet hook with no bumps on it. So you can slide it over to the other end, take another crochet hook of the same size, and then you are going to insert the hook in the first loop, and then you're going to yarn over, pull 1, and then unhook that like I'm showing you. So for every loop, insert your hook, pull a yarn through that, and then unloop it from the original crochet hook. So here's our second crochet hook. You will repeat the process until you end up with an I-cord which is approximately 7.5 centimeters long. So if you notice, I'm pulling my piece a little bit because we do need a little bit of space to fit the second crochet hook. So this is what it looks like after you finish with this method. The next method I'm going to be recommending is to use Tunisian crochet, specifically the knit stitch. You start off similarly. After you slip knot, you chain 5, and this is how we start any Tunisian piece. So similar, every chain we insert your hook and then draw up a loop. And then the backward pass is how I'm showing you. If you're not familiar with Tunisian crochet, there are several video tutorials that you can probably find. We actually have one video tutorial for this. The stitch I am using here is the knit stitch. It's the Tunisian knit stitch. So you keep making the same forward and backward pass of the knit stitch until you reach 7.5 centimeters in length. Let's say we have 7.5 centimeters in length using the Tunisian knit stitch. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to close my piece by just simply attaching the edges together. So it's up to you which method you're going to use to make an I-cord, but this is what you need to make the stem. Next thing you need to do is to make your foxglove. So we start off by attaching the smallest blooms from the top and then working our way down our stem. So the next would be the small blooms, and we have 3 of these, followed by the medium blooms. So make sure you have a yarn needle. It's easier with a yarn needle and then we end up with the largest blooms near the bottom, and then make sure you also attach the leaves. Now you can use your crochet hook to neaten your work, so you simply insert the hook and try to weave in the loose ends. There's an option to weave in a craft wire through the middle of the stem, and that's completely up to you. But this is your foxglove. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.